Okay, here's a video, lesson 4. I'm going to look at task number 8 in the independent practice with you real quick. Task number 8, it says a student has had a collection of baseball cards for several years. Suppose that B, the number of cards in the collection, can be described as a function of T, time, in years since the collection was started. Explain what each of the following equations will tell us about the number of cards in the collection over time. So this is not difficult, guys. I know the wording might throw you off, but all it is, if I look at the first one, it says B equals 200 plus 100T. That tells me that they're starting with 200 cards in the collection. Starting with 200 cards in the collection. Then if I look, it says plus 100T. That tells me they're adding how many every year? 100 cards every year. And adding 100 cards to his collection every year. Now it says student. I just said his collection. It can make it a female. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give us a name. Okay, so that's all you're doing. That's A. Starting with 200 cards in the collection and adding 100 cards to his collection every year. So let's just talk verbally out loud. B says B equals 100 plus 200 per 200T. So that would mean that I'm starting with 100 cards, and I'm adding 200 every year. So that's what you're going to write. C, starting with 2,000 cards and getting rid of 100 every year. Maybe he's selling them, okay? Maybe he's giving them away. And then D, starting with 100 cards and getting rid of 200 every year. Now, does D make sense? Can I start with 100 and get rid of 200 and have a negative 100 cards? No. So option D, you can write it out, but I would add in there, it is not a realistic scenario or something like that. That's all you got to do on that part. Everybody good on that? Okay, I'll do the next part in just a second.